Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Avery's Apron. My name is Avery, and I'm so excited because today I'm going to be sharing this super luscious, luxurious, creamy, delicious banana pudding recipe with you guys. We all know that summertime is right around the corner, okay? And that means all the cookouts are going to be happening, okay? And what better dessert to have at a cookout than this delicious, easy, no bake banana pudding? We are going to hop right into the recipe because it is super duper simple. So I'm starting off by making my pudding, and today I'm using the banana cream flavored instant pudding mix, okay? And if you've ever made the instant pudding mix before, you know that it calls for a couple of cups of cold whole milk, okay? Instead of whole milk today, I'm gonna be using one 12-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk combined with 1 cup of chilled water. Okay, I just grabbed a bottle of water out of the fridge, used a cup of that, and I'm blending this together until it's well combined. And I'm using this in place of the whole milk. Okay, so after I blended that, I'm going to add in my pudding powder. I'm going to mix that again, and then I'm going to allow my pudding to set. Okay, and after mixing for about 2 minutes, I allowed it to set for 5, and here it is, nice and thick, creamy and smooth. All right, so now at this point I'm going to stir it around just a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese that I allowed to come to room temperature on the counter. Okay, so it's nice and soft. I'm going to throw that in here and beat everything together until it is nice and smooth. And you guys, this is actually my twist on the Magnolia Bakery's banana pudding recipe. Their recipe went viral like months ago, okay? And I looked it up and it did look pretty good, but I think I like the way that my family makes banana pudding a little bit better. So what I did was I combined some of their methods with some of our methods, and this is what I came up with, okay? It was actually super duper good, and I actually have been making our banana pudding like this ever since, okay? It is so delicious. But now that my cream cheese has been beaten in really well, I'm gonna go ahead and fold in some Cool Whip. So for the Cool Whip, I've got this little 16-ounce container, and I'm folding in about 3/4 of it, okay? So I'm using majority of this container in the actual pudding. I'm just going to fold it all in gently so that it stays nice and whipped and fluffy, okay? And then the remaining Cool Whip that I had in that little container, I'm going to just top my banana pudding with. After I put it all together, I'm going to use that as the topping, okay? I'm sorry, can we just take a second to appreciate this texture? You guys, it is so fluffy and luscious. That cream cheese beaten in with that Cool Whip folded in. Ugh. The texture is absolutely amazing. You have to try this recipe, okay? But now it is time to start assembling. So I've got my Nilla Wafers here. I'm just layering them in the bottom of this little trifle dish that I have. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spoon some pudding on top of that, okay? And I'm just gonna go back and forth with cookies and pudding and cookies and pudding. And yes, you guys, you're gonna notice I'm not putting actual bananas in my banana pudding. Fun fact, do not like bananas, okay? It's a texture thing. I love the flavor of them, but the texture is just not it for me. And then also, when you layer them in the banana pudding, they tend to get a little slimy, they tend to turn brown, and it's just not pretty, okay? So I suggest layering in just the cookies and the pudding, and then when it's time to serve it, you can slice some bananas as a garnish, you know? I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. But yes, I'm only using cookies and pudding in my banana pudding. You can add bananas if you'd like, but I'm just gonna leave that out, and we'll just add them as we serve it. All right, you guys, this is my last little layer of pudding here. I'm just going to smooth it all out. Then I'm going to top this with the remaining Cool Whip from earlier. And I'm going to garnish it with a couple of extra cookies just to make it pretty, of course, okay? Because you eat with your eyes first, right? But yeah, that is it for today's recipe. I'm going to pop this in the fridge to chill. And then you are ready to serve. My suggestion is to chill it overnight, okay? Because then the cookies get a chance to get nice and soft. And it is just absolutely delicious, okay? But yes, you guys, if you have enjoyed this recipe, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, okay? And yeah, I will talk to you all in my next one. Definitely stay tuned to the end because my mom is going to taste test this for you guys and let you all know what she thinks. I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!
Okay, Mom's giving it a try. I sliced up some bananas in hers, as you can see, because I didn't put bananas in it.
That's what banana pudding is. Has bananas in it.
She also doesn't like her cookies soggy, so she's trying it now. I prefer mine soggy.
It's really creamy.
Really creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the best banana pudding ever? According to them.
It's not the best. This is good.
Mm-hmm. Does ours taste any better?
I think ours tastes better.
Oh, there you go.
I wouldn't call this like the best banana. It is really creamy.
Yeah,
I like
That's
that.
What I noticed when I was mixing it. It's like really fluffy.
Yeah, I like that. And this would be a good change for a recipe instead of like making it all, the usual.
And I also didn't do homemade whipped cream for this like they did. I did Cool Whip.
Yeah, this is good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's yummy. I love banana pudding though, so I'm being biased. But yeah, it's good.
Thanks for your input.